Ranking the best defensive ends in Madden 24. We are back here with another tier list update. Today, we're going to be taking a look at defensive ends. Now, right before we do, go ahead and get into the new cards. Got to take a look at the old tier list, and this feels crazy to do, right? Aaron Donald, JJ Watt, Karlaftis is still an S as well. I'm going to bump down Karlaftis a singular tier. Why we did that, I think JJ Watt and Aaron Donald are better, and we're also going to drop now everyone down a singular tier too, including Aaron Donald, including JJ Watt. I didn't think this was gonna happen, but we just have one card today that is just so crazy meta changing, and I think he's the best card in the game, so that's why everyone, in my opinion, does have to drop. And this is what the tier list is looking like before we get into the new cards. Now, we are only covering one low overall today. It's Danico Autry, Josh Sweat, John Franklin Myers, Carl Granderson, all these team builder cards. Just gonna talk about them for a second. They get no discounts, so for me, they're all F tier. Like, their stats really don't matter. Now, the only card that gets discounted abilities that drop that was slightly lower is Logan Hall, Division Dynasty 96. Now, this card, 86 speed, 93 acceleration, really high power moves right here with that 96, lower finesse moves. The block shit at this point is lower as well. You want to see high 90s at this point. And for his traits, bull rush, spin move, swim move on yes. Now, traits are actually really important when it comes to a pass rusher, and this card would be even better if his traits were better. So think of bull rush. That is going to be this power move rating right here. If that is on yes, that means this is a rating we need to pay attention to. If it is on no, we can ignore the power move rating. And with certain cards, that's super helpful. That, again, maybe they have 99 finesse moves and say like 50 power moves, right? On the flip side though, spin and swim move are finesse moves. If you have one of these traits on yes, that means you will go ahead and use the finesse move rating. For this card in particular, for example, right, we would like the bull rush trait on yes, but the spin and swim move, we would want that on no, so he would only use that power move rating. He would never use finesse moves, right? Now, besides that on the card though, like I said, he gets some discounts right here, and this is super interesting. So gets a discounted bucket of Tackle Supreme for 0, the Film Study ability for 0, Under Pressure for 0. These are like the big three in my opinion. Even Defensive Rally isn't the worst ability in the world, but these three right here are all really great abilities, and I would say probably even S tier abilities in my opinion. So where does this card rank? A singular great 0 AP bucket, I would probably say is C tier, because like the Film Study for 0, right? I think Ed Too Tall with the Fearmonger is more like top end. I think C or D for this card. And I mean, his stats, okay, so this is a card that stats I think actually hurt him. I'm gonna put him more D tier. If he just had, say, like 90 power moves, 90 finesse moves, 90 block shed, then I'd be okay with C. But yeah, I'm gonna lean more D than anything right now. And after that, we go on a crazy run of Theme Team All-Star cards. So for the most part, these cards are all gonna get the same exact ability, and you upgrade them, Theme Team All-Star tokens. And if we take a look at max ratings right here, Rashawn Gary, I do think is actually the best one though out the bunch. And this is a card that I think is great because he also has that flexibility to play the defensive tackle position. And this card is 96 speed, 99 acceleration, finesse moves, power moves, block shed, impact blocking, all top end in the game, has amazing stats. And if stats were the only thing that mattered, I think this is an S tier defensive lineman right here. And for traits, he actually only has that bull rush trait on yes. So even though he has 98 finesse moves, he's only going to use his power move rating, which is 99. I don't think it hurts the card. Now, these cards also do get a charge up X factor. I think the ones you should be looking for, the ones that I think are really nice, obviously dual threat, unstoppable force, even Fearmonger as well. If you do want some under pressure bonus, no charge up momentum shift on these cards. And they also get 2 discounted buckets right here as well. So with Rashawn Gary, you have the opportunity to get a secure tackler inside stuff combo, tackle supreme inside stuff, or what you could do is, I've been kind of leaning more doing this as well. It's kind of ignoring inside stuff and no outsiders, which might seem a little bit crazy to you, but the fact that Secure Protector is just going to pretty much counter it almost every single time anyway, you might want a Secure Tackler, Edge Strut Elite, or Secure Tackler Under Pressure to give him an Under Pressure bonus if you aren't playing a Fearless quarterback, which a lot of people still aren't running Fearless. I don't know why, unless they have Brady, of course, or even like Patrick Mahomes, you know, still a lot of Lamar, still a lot of Chad Powers, and some people don't run the Fearless on the RG3 either. So yeah, I think Rashawn Gary is a beast, man. Charge up X Factor. I think Rashawn Gary is in a weird spot where it's like, I kind of want to put him A. I feel like, you know what? this is going to be a little bit crazy and it might be a little bit overkill, but I feel like there's another gap kind of. And it's not specifically Rashawn Gary. I think Rashawn Gary is deserving of A, but then we have Karlaftis with the always on Colossus. He doesn't get secure tackler. You know, I want everyone on my field to be able to tackle. Yeah, I'm doing something a little bit crazy right here. We're dropping down everyone and we're going to have like a new gap in my opinion. It's going to be right here. It's going to be the gap between Karlaftis and like these guys, and then these guys like Roman Reigns, Cam Jordan, Howie Long, and then Karlaftis. We have Cameron Hayward as well, which if we show his max ratings right here, 94 speed, 93 acceleration, 99 power moves, 90 finesse moves, 98 block shed, 90 impact blocking. Actually really high like speed, more than I would expect for a Cam Hayward card, right? And for his traits, again, only the bull rush trait on yes, just like Rashawn Gary, which kind of works out because he has 99 power moves, right? It's the higher rating, kind of works out. Now, again, charge up X Factor, same exact story. And for discounted abilities, I believe it's the same exact story where it's like secure tackler and like under pressure potential ability does get film study as well if you do want to do that. I think he's very similar to Rashawn Gary. Is Rashawn Gary as good as JJ Watt and Aaron Donald though? You know, I put him here and I love the card. I think I'd go like this actually, you know, been kind of a little bit fit. Like I love the card. I really think he's a beast, but JJ Watt and Aaron Donald, I do think are on that next level. Feel like I maybe overreached a little bit putting him in A. And right after that, we get Grady Jarrett as well. So Grady Jarrett's card right here, again, max rating is going to be 86 speed, 95 acceleration, really high power moves. The finesse moves are lower, but block shit, impact blocking, perfect. But this card, again, this is where or why traits matter. He's not going to use finesse moves. So actually has perfect power moves, block shit, impact blocking, going to be as good as a Grady Jarrett card can get, right? And again, charge up X Factor, same exact story. Those are going to be on for 6 plays, off for 3, by the way, too, if you were curious. Besides that, again, abilities, same exact story for me. So for me, Grady Jarrett, I think he still makes this tier. I think he's worse than Cam Jordan and Rashawn Gary, though, because he's just not as good physically statted, but I'd take him over everyone and see. And we also have Zach Sealer, Dolphins, great right here. And he's going to be 90 speed, 91 acceleration. Again, kind of a little bit surprising for a Zach Sealer card, but 90 power moves, 90 finesse moves. These aren't bad ratings, but at this point, you want like the 99. You want the 99 for both. Block shed, impact blocking though, really solid, and all 3 pass rush traits on yes. And this time again, charge up X Factor, same exact story. And guess what? The abilities, same exact story. For me, Zach Sealer, again, he's gonna be more like bottom end of this because I'm not the biggest fan of his stats. I like Cam Hayward, I like Rashawn Gary better, but I like these cards more than the C tier cards. And for our final theme team all-star right here, we do get Zach Allen. So Zach Allen gonna have 90 speed, 89 acceleration, 95 power moves, 84 finesse moves, block shed 99, 91 impact blocking for traits. Only the bull rush trait on yes, so again, we can ignore this finesse move rating now. Now again, same exact story, charge of X Factor, and same exact abilities. For me, he's gonna go ahead and make this B tier. And now after that, we get Julius Peppers, Ultimate Legend right here with 96 speed, 99 acceleration. He is 6'7", 295, 99 finesse moves, 96 power moves, block shed, impact blocking. The stats, physical stats, pass rush stats, run defense stats, all amazing, all almost as good as you could get. And for traits, has every single trait you would want on yes. So again, kind of crazy. Now we look at base abilities as well. He gets pre-built on unstoppable force for 0 AP. That means that even if they introduce a momentum shift on the offensive side of the football, this isn't going to get countered. That is a beastly ability already. And we look at his other abilities, can get Lurk Artist, Tackle Supreme. I would probably go run stuff for Tackle Supreme as like a pure rusher. Lurk Artist, Tackle Supreme if you do want to go ahead and potentially like drop him into zone sometimes, and even a flat zone for one I don't hate. So this card, in my opinion, I think he is one of the best rushers in the game. I really think he's a beastly defensive tackle as well. I think he plays really well there. I think he has the size too. So for me, Julius Peppers, this is going to feel criminal, by the way, but top end of A tier. I think he's better than Aaron Donald and JJ Watt, but top end of A for me. I know you're gonna hate that. We'll talk about why he's not S tier when we cover our final card. And we also got Von Miller right here. So 95 speed, 99 acceleration, 6'3", 250. Finesse moves, power moves, block shed, impact blocking all look phenomenal on this card, and has every single trait you would want on yes. He does get the charge up X Factor like the theme team all-star guys. Also comes pre-equipped with Edge Elite for 0, which is nice because this is gonna again, be a under pressure ability, and not everyone is running Fearless. So I like that ability on Von Miller now. Besides that though, right? He gets 1, 2, 3 discounted buckets right here. Okay. So potentially what can you run on him? I think this is a card that you might as well run the film study on. You could go potentially inside stuff, maybe a defensive rally. I don't hate defensive rally either, or double or nothing. Any 3 of those abilities are fine. And then in this bucket right here, again, you have potential to go inside stuff. You could go secure tackle. I would go secure tackler in this bucket though, actually, for sure. So a glorified theme team all-star, because it's not like he comes pre-equipped with an X factor for 0. I would say either best card in B or bottom end of A, and I'd probably lean bottom end of A. I think he's better than theme team all-star guys. All right, and now the last card we got in the video right here is Aiden Hutchinson. So this card is a game changer. This is the only S tier card we have in today's video, and he is the best card in the game, and let me explain why. So from a stats standpoint, defensive end standpoint, speed, acceleration, finesse moves, power moves, block shot, impact blocking, all are top end stats. And he has the bull rush and the swim move trade. And yes, the power moves you can like nitpick and say, sure, they might be a little bit lower. However, okay, this card, even if he had say 90 finesse moves, 90 power moves, 90 block shot, 90 impact blocking, and like 80 speed, still would be S tier for me, because the biggest thing on the card, okay, is the charge up momentum shift. This is the first card in the game to get this, and this is such a godsend versus a lot of the vanguards people run. It's not everything, because Franco Harris and Trent Williams already come pre-equipped with that, but it helps first the charge up ones like the golden tickets like Vita Vea, Dalton Kincaid. Also helps first the Brady Omaha that they just decided to give, like, oh, everyone charge up Omaha. This makes head-to-head playable in my opinion. So Aiden Hutchinson, love this card. And even on top of that, right, gets the tackle supreme for 0, and he even gets dual threat for 0 as well. Gets a built-on X factor. This is a pass rush X factor, and how I like to run Aiden Hutchinson, I do like to have the lurker and the pick artist as well in one of these spots, because you could potentially drop him into a zone as well if you wanted to play him as like a hybrid player. I don't really do that a lot. I like him rushing the passer, but I have the flexibility to if you did want to, right? That basically gives him lurk artist, because lurk artist is lurker plus pick artist. You could potentially go film study. You could go an edge threat elite to give him an under pressure. You could go inside stuff if you wanted to. There's so much flexibility to go right here. I just really like having the lurker and pick artist as one of my main things. So yeah, Aiden Hutchinson for me is for sure ending our video off as the only S tier card in today's video. He is the best card in the game in my opinion. And the answer is no, I did not forget about the new field pass Will Anderson. Made my video before the reveals, but we're going over Will Anderson now. So we're gonna rate this card based at his 99 overall, right? And he gets 3 custom ability buckets. He gets all 32 team chems, 98 speed, 94 power moves, 98 finesse moves. Now 3 custom ability buckets. Now a lot of times on GMM though, in the stream, again, we're going based on the information we know on the stream. I'll update it in the comments if anything changes with this card, because I just have a feeling they're going to get built on X factors, because I don't know, I feel like they just be lying about abilities for no reason. But 3 custom ability buckets with tackle supreme, film study, double or nothing, under pressure, edge threat elite, defense probably inside stuff. So 3 of these together, right? Like tackle supreme, edge threat elite, inside stuff. So he's a good rusher. He's a card you can play a defensive tackle as well. The only issue with him is the non like built on prelit. I think he's C, maybe B. I'm going to place him C right now, but if any news of his X factor, like say he gets a built on one, he'll probably be like right here for me if he gets it for like 0 AP. But if he just gets a charge up X factor, which I think is likely, if he gets a charge up X factor, bang. If he just gets nothing, like how he is, C tier for me, kind of by like Nick Bosa. I like their abilities. It's just kind of a little bit underwhelming when we compare him to all the other X factors people can get. So yeah, boys, this has been my thoughts on the defensive end position in Madden 24 Ultimate Team. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know what you agree with, what you disagree with. Who do you think should go up? Who do you think should come down? Now, if you guys did enjoy this video though, you enjoy content like this, want to stay up to date with the best cards in Madden 24, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Now, if you guys do want to go ahead and see me use some of these cards live though, I do stream every single day here on YouTube and Twitch, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern to watch on the YouTube side of things. Make sure to hit that noti bell as well. You'll be notified every time I upload or go live here. Or if you want to watch on the Twitch, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here, because I rank the best middle linebackers in Madden 24.